My name's Olivia Potter and I'm the Farms Director for Potter's Poultry Limited. Potter's Poultry is effectively a one-stop shop for free-range or cage-free producers in that we're able to offer them everything they could possibly need for their free-range venture. In the layer sector, we offer equipment for conventional flat deck units, including single and two-tier nests, and then we've got a wide range of our aviaries, including the compact, open aviary, and then our most recent brand new Lomax aviary. On top of this, we also offer an extensive range of spares covering every eventuality for our customers and ensuring that their needs are met. At Potter's, we do something called the Potter's Package, which is where we supply both pullets and equipment to our customers. Effectively, this becomes very stress-free for them because they've got one less supplier to deal with, and ultimately it gives them a really high level of customer service right the way through the project and beyond. The most important thing to us is looking after our customers and ensuring that we meet their needs in any way that we can, whether that be rearing pullets for them or an equipment install, so that we're there at every step of the way to ensure that they get the best out of their pullets or equipment. The majority of our rearing farms are company owned, and the handful of contract rearers that we do use are all owner operated. This ensures that we get a really high level of management across the board, which is reflected in the consistency of the pullets that we deliver. Potters are the only independent UK rearer that actually have aviary rearing facilities, which undoubtedly sets us apart from our competition and offers the highest level of welfare there possibly is. On the equipment side, Potters are the only UK manufacturer of poultry equipment. The majority of our products are all manufactured and supplied from our factory in the Midlands. This places us really well to be able to supply and service the whole of the UK. At the heart of Potters, we are still essentially a family business, but we have an amazing team of people that make things happen on a daily basis. Potters is so much more than just my brother and I. Its continued growth and success will be driven by our dedicated and loyal team. Welcome to the world of Potters. So Potters started from very small beginnings back in the 1930s, and it was started by my grandfather, William Potter. But back then the focus wasn't as much on poultry, but actually more on dairy cows. And it was a number of years later that my father, Ron, and his brother, Ken, came into the business and took it to more of a commercial level, focusing on large-scale pullet rearing and eventually into the manufacturing of poultry equipment. In the 1950s, my father and his brother started to rear pullets in a commercial sense, but it wasn't until the 1960s where they began to design and manufacture rearing equipment. This stemmed from a frustration that the equipment at the time really wasn't of suitable quality. It was later that they developed a range of cage layer equipment, but it was in 1983 that we started to venture into the free range market and our first range of aviary nests were developed. My father was hugely ahead of his time when in 1990 he designed and introduced the first aviary laying unit into the UK. Unfortunately at the time, this system actually failed due to us not getting the rearing of the pullets right, but this is something we've certainly learnt from over the years and have fine-tuned what we do. 2009 saw the introduction of our range of aviary equipment, and it's since then that we've introduced several other items to the range, which now include our compact, open and more recently our brand new Lomax aviary.
My name's Roland Morris. I'm a partner here at Morris Eggs in Myford, Mid Wales. We have 64,000 birds free range at the moment, supplying eggs to Stonegate, and expansion of another 32,000 Clarence Court for end of this year. We went with Potter's Poultry first in 2010 due to the commitment they would give to us as a new producer. Didn't know a lot about the industry at the time. Potter's offered very good backup service and a lot of help for the new producers going into the industry. And since doing that, we've carried on with Potter's and everything's gone to plan.
I'm Rob from Forest East Farm Eggs in Carmarthen. We first got started in 2006 where we sold our dairy herd and set up free range egg production. We've been a customer of Potter's Poultry since January 2016. We first chose Potter's Poultry with a last minute order and they were able to react very quickly.
The key differential with Potters, we believe, is how much we focus on welfare. 5 years ago we introduced the premium rearing aviary to the UK. Birds are better placed to go into laying aviary systems. They're trained from a very young age so that when they transfer to our customers, they literally, as we would say, hit the ground running.
We've continued to use Potters for the last 10 years, generally because of the reason they've looked after us from day one. The system's always been good, we've never had any issues, and we've always had a good average performance.
We've continued to use them primarily because of the service and the quality of their pullets. We certainly experience less floor eggs with Potters pullets, and I believe that is due to the environment they are reared in.
So yes, I found the multi-tier reared birds far superior than the standards already, and birds are only 27 weeks of age. You know, there's six eggs per bird difference between them at the moment. I think Potters stand out from the rest due to their commitment to the industry, whether that's at weekends, late at night. You know, farming's a 24-hour job, and they're very good, always at the end of the phone.
We definitely look to use Potters Poultry in the future, especially with the new unit coming online.
My brother and I are really proud of the fact that we're third-generation farmers. To see the business grow from the small beginnings of a small-scale dairy herd back in the 1930s, and now we're excited about seeing that next generation come through in the coming years.